For about 15 years, I've had this deck. And all that time, stuff has been building up in these cracks. I can't tell you how many hours I've tried to suck up this stuff with a vacuum, brush it out, and nothing worked until I came up with this idea. I'll show you how to make your own $1 to $2 crevice tool, and you can make 2 of them for $4, that will clean the gaps between your boards on your deck, your stairs, or your porch. It's magical. I just wish I would have come up with it decades ago. Here's the tool set of which I got the 290 degrees from, but you have all these other picks. You can use this for all sorts of different things beyond the build I'm showing you today. I guess you could sit down on the deck and do it without this extension, but it's up to you. If you want to be twice as effective, you can use both tools, the short one and the 10-inch one. I'm using the 90-degree hooks. You can use a hair dryer. I have a heat gun. And you just turn the heat gun on. You heat up the end of the pipe. It only takes 30 seconds. And I've marked it so I know right where to put it. Push as far as it will go. Friction alone should be enough to keep that tool in place as you pull between the deck boards. But if it isn't, then the other option you have is drill a hole. I took a 11/64 inch drill bit, drilled through on both sides. Then I used a number 8 1¼ inch screw, and you don't need a nylon lock nut. You can just use the nuts that come with it. Just use 2 to make sure it locks in place. And then you might have to expand the hole in order to make the hole big enough so that you can pass the number 8 hardware through it. So the build is really simple, and the great thing about it is if you want to use these picks separate from the tool you've made, it's easy enough. Just take it out of the pipe. And I've tried to make these the same length, which for me, 37 inches. So the pipe is a little shorter on this side than on this side because it's a 10-inch tool versus a 6-inch tool. I've taken a synthetic cord, cut it in half, stick them in the picks so that they're less dangerous. Try to do this with the picks without the cork in there. I've used hockey tape on the end, and that gives it a little bit of grip. You can use some acetone and get these labels off, and you can make pure white and pure gray. PVC 1/2 inch conduit, that's the gray piece, and then this is standard PVC Schedule 40 conduit. They're pretty much the same except for the color, so I like to use different colors just to show people options. I wish I would have thought of these sooner. It would have made my life so much easier on getting all this stuff up. Look at what's coming out. Potting soil, all sorts of stuff you really don't want embedded between the boards in your deck. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in all sorts of solutions to outdoor challenges, indoor challenges, home repairs, making and breaking things, designs of all kinds, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what simple, low cost, yet effective solution you're gonna see.